Hello, Buddhas! Today we are going to posit an incredibly fun logic question around spirituality and cosmic existence. Now, before we get into today's topic, I just want to let all of you know that down below in the doodly-doo, we have a link. And that link is to the greatest playlist ever made because it is over 100 Buddha Billionaire videos that you can binge watch on repeat constantly all day, every day, and get caught up in all of this daily content. And if you are looking to have every single day a YouTube video from Buddha Billionaire, then you can hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and then you will get that as well. Now on to today's subject, which is written down on my phone. There are two options for the universe, and this is so much fun to me because we are ultimately here to learn about duality, good and bad, black and white, and dark and evil, all this different stuff. Yes, dark and evil are different, they're not the same thing. So, what are the two possibilities, Buddhas? The first one is either that all of this is entirely random and that life on Earth just happens to be a complete frickin' series of incredibly inconceivable accidents. Option number one, kind of depressing. Or option number two, it's entirely on purpose and intentional. Now, I'm not here to say which one's which, in any way whatsoever actually, and both have their levels of possibility. And I want you to make your decision about what you believe to be the ultimate truth. But if you've made it so far in this video, and in my fantastic playlist down below, you will know or have an inkling as to what I personally believe. And that is that we are not here by mistake. Now, growing up in Ottawa, in Canada, in the school system that we have, we are not religious schools, etc., which kind of sort of somewhat true, but somewhat not true, because there's a lot of our country that was built on religious perspectives, which is fine, but just, we pretend that it doesn't exist, but it totally does. Totally aside, different video. We are told that with Darwinian logic, the universe is a bunch of people trying to get each other and destroy everything, and then sometimes once in a while one succeeds. And we also occasionally get kitty cameos. So I'm gonna get some likes for the kitty because everyone on the internet loves floofy white kitties, right? Floofy white kitties? Say hello to Butterscotch. Can this guy be random? I don't know, he's so cute. But we are taught that it's survival of the fittest, and this species beat that species, and they had a head-to-head battle, and one of them came out on top because they had some random mutation that... I don't need to bore you with the irrelevant details, but that is one theory. The other theory has been somewhat tainted throughout the years by saying that the god on high is some white dude with a beard, and he is the one who decided everything. Okay, that's like theory number like 2000. Okay, that one's very unlikely. But the real likelihood of an intelligent existence creating itself on purpose in order to learn and to teach itself and to experiment and to be at all is the other side of the complete random coin. And that's what's so much fun about being a human, is that you have the opportunity to decide which one you want to use to rule your life. And I say the word decide very intentionally because it is somewhat difficult to believe in more than one thing that is conflicting, and somewhat degrading to your own intelligence, in my opinion, to believe that we don't know. Because I think the real fundamental truth here is that if you go inward and you meditate and you strive to learn about yourself, link in the video description down below so you can see a bunch of videos on how to meditate, then you will start to understand more and more and more and more and more so that there's a heck of a lot more going on here than we are taught in school on a regular basis. And that, yes, science is totally valid. But what's the difference between magic and science? Well, one we understand and one just happens to work. That's pretty much it. I have wholeheartedly embrace the idea that magic is just science we do not yet understand. Because if you just go back 10 years ago to the release of the iPhone, and you think about where technology was then, and you look at where technology is now, your mind would be blown if I were to show you the products that we have today, the VR, the headsets, the drones. Back in 2010, you'd be like, ha, are you kidding me? That's never gonna happen. That's so Star Trek. Which is even worse, even more of an old reference. But it's happening, people. And the world needs to learn more about it. Because when you decide that you are a part of this great cosmic existence on purpose, and that you are here for a reason, even if you don't know what that reason is yet. I'm still not 100% sure what mine is, but I think it has something to do with making YouTube videos. Well, when you start to get that a little bit, you start to build this fire inside. And when you've got that momentum or that desire to really discover what's going on here and to try and figure things out and to find where you fit in and to do that thing that sets your soul on fire, then life becomes extremely enjoyable and pleasant and fun. And I don't know why anyone wouldn't want that. So ultimately, if it's completely random, why would you not have fun? I don't need to justify that, but if it's completely random, just do whatever you want, have fun, YOLO. But if it's intentional, you should also do whatever you want and have fun, because you're here to do something you've already planned out to do. So Buddhas, remember, the most important thing that you can do while you are here, whether it's intentional or not, is to love yourself.